Alright, so why don't I try, instead of 0.1, like a 0.5, just real quick to see what that feels like. Stop the player from moving? Stop you from moving? I don't think so. Yeah, so like a 0.5 speed is actually pretty decent. Alright, so let's go throw that in there. Let's throw it at 0.6. Alright, let's see. Ball unsticks to last player who hit. And let's add like 3 balls. Yeah, let's add 4 balls. So is there anything else? I think this is the last. Yeah, this is the last actual thing to implement, so after that it's pretty much just actually getting the game options used in the game and being able to kind of set them up. He's so slow because he has so many balls. Alright, and let's go see if we can steal these things. Yeah, we punched the balls, so they got stolen. So if we go over here and we're just gonna try to punch his balls, but not him. Do we get the balls? Alright, we got the balls. So what we want to do is... Well, this guy is not... He's not slowing down. I thought I replicated all of it. Oh yeah! That actor doesn't exist. Alright. we need to replicate the player proxy, not the other one. What, have it so when you punch somebody, they actually they can't run as fast for a while or something? So, like, you get up and you're just like, ugh. Or we could do the opposite. We could make it so if you keep throwing punches, then your character gets slower and slower. Alright, so we need a player proxy is the actual object that can be replicated. So we need to change this to a player proxy actor reference. Alright, I need to fix this one at a time. Let's see. Basically need to re-implement. Alright, so set followed actor. This function needs to take not an actor, but a player proxy actor. Alright, and inside of this update followed actor, we need to set followed actor to nothing if this isn't anything, and we need to get followed actor needs to be another one, so okay, so we got our static mesh and all of our velocity changes, everything like that looks fine. So it's just here, just there. Okay, so get followed actor equals entity. We need to get player proxy. Let's see. So get the player proxy here. We will pass that in here. And get player proxy should be on our entity. Get entity right like that. Yeah, making Bitey 3D probably has a lot more to do with animation and rigging a 3D object than and the skills required to do that, the technical knowledge. And to make it look like Bitey looks. can be difficult in 3D. So I don't know, that would be, I don't know, that one might be pretty damn difficult. Okay, so this is sticky player hit, so those both have to be valid. Get the balls if the followed actor is equal to the hit person, then if it's there, alright, so if balls are stolen on hit, we need to set this to the hitter. Otherwise, we need to set it to null. Okay, and sticky ball hit, we've got our hitter. We don't want that followed actor anymore. Okay, so ball unsticks to last player to hit. We want to set this to the hitter. Alright, so I think that'll replicate properly. Let's see if that's true. Morning, Karakan. I need the ball. Yeah, I think you spelled like wrong in your comment there, Lucas, and the auto mod got a little angry at you for being anti-Semitic. Alright, so this should have the ball stick to the player and all that. Let's see. It's not sticking. Okay, so we need to go to our rack and sack ball. Controller, it's going to be sticky ball hit. So we have the hitter. Let's see. Sticky ball hits. Is it just not even getting called here? Oh, whoops. I've got a thing not hooked up here. So, we don't need this is valid check anymore. Out of fat sack leather. What happened to the old ones? The old ones are just getting worn. These gloves are over a year old now. Gloves don't last that long when you wear them pretty much every day. It's kind of like when I was walking to work every day for like every other job. The all right, so I can run fast again. Your shoes get. He's so slow. Shoes get worn out pretty fast. It's kind of funny. All right, he's going slow over the network, so that's good. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. If I can take my balls and I can hit your balls with them, so we can have ball jousting. Bam. You would need the size of your hands and a place to send them. Alright, so that works. Okay, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to try out the ball sticks to last player who hit, ball unsticks, yes. Ball stolen on player hit. Yeah, let's try that. So we should be able to hit one dude, and then all the balls should go to him. We need a brainstorm at name other than ball jousting. I think we get quite an audience for ball jousting. I can just imagine trying to run across the goddamn forest level with a bunch of balls coming after you. And you're just like, I'm so slow. Fuck. Keep them off of me. I mean, but then we can have cool like stream titles like smashing my balls and things like that, or smashing balls with friends. Like I think that's an appropriate thing for Twitch. juggle all of them. Alright, so this guy should be able to run over, and let's get this guy, like I wanna jump up here, so I've got a clean shot at him, so I can steal all of his balls that are hanging there. Then punch him in the face, and all of his balls are now ours. And we're super slow. It's like, I've got your ball. I've got to run away now. It's the ball bandit. He's going for it. Is he going to be able to score? You never know. We got 7 seconds. I need to get over there. Get in the goal. God damn it. Nope. Can't do it. Insta 1,000 viewers. Yeah. Alright, so that appears to work properly. Let's see. Ball unstuck when player is hit. Let's just have it so let's make sure this actually works. Where let's also give ourselves a few air jumps just because we can. And let's make our jump super amazingly awesome. Yeah, you get your speed back if the balls are stolen from you. Alright. Yeah, it's actually not too bad working with only 3 monitors right now. Yeah, Caracan, if you didn't know, I got the graphics card problems. This thing is bricked, or at least it's blue screening. So, I don't know, there's nothing that looks wrong about it, but kind of how the graphics card is put together is, it's pretty obvious. They've got like the card, and then they have this big ass cooling housing on it so they can overclock it. And if you look at it, it looks like the card is actually a little bit bent. Like, and the heatsink definitely is like kind of curved under some of these fans. It's kind of odd. So I'm not sure. The WindForce stuff probably like, I think I slapped too much complicated shit on top of the card, and as a result, probably not going to go with the WindForce ever again. But it may have also, like, at one point this year, I had an issue with the sewer line for my house where it was clogged. And if you've ever dealt with that sort of shitty situation, it's not super amazingly fun. But one of the things was I came down and like my computer, which was on, was in an inch of water, which is not cool. So we've got our mad air jumps. So I may have gotten some electrical damage at that point. But nothing else seems to have problems, and I've kind of always had problems with this card, so it's probably not something else. Okay, so this guy should lose all the balls when I smack him in the face, but I want to do it when he's on a platform here. Come on, Bitey, run! He's going at a brisk jog. I want to get him stuck under the platform. Alright. So now this guy punches him. All of his balls should be lost. Yeah, it looks like it works just fine. Alright, what else have we got? Let me take a look at kind of what this looks like when we've got stealth teams on. You believe you have solved the issue of the forced 50-mile dash. Constantly dashing. Well, is that checked in or not? I didn't see any new files when I pulled earlier. But what have you changed? Did you add like some boost pads or teleportation? Or did you just make it smaller? Just the idea, a very simple fix. Yeah, well, there's a lot of different ways to fix it, like quote unquote fix. You could throw geometry in the top so you can't just like pound the ball as fast as possible because it'll bounce back. You know, like that zigzag ceiling idea I think that you threw out there at one point. So there's lots of different ways that we could, lots of different approaches we could take for it. Yeah, that's it. You put the zigzags on. Cool. Alright, so we should have stealth teams going on here. How many balls can we get on top of each other? Yeah, a zigzag ceiling would always reflect it back the way that it's going if it was pounded into the ceiling. Yeah, and if you notice there's an effect there for when he disappears or not. I guess I should probably have it be if you're if a ball is following you that you're not stealthed. The other thing we could do is if you use a violent attack, the balls stop following you. Okay, so why don't we add those two things? Let's add if a ball is following you, then you are no longer stealthed. So why don't we add both of those things? So stealth broken when balls attached, and that should be a good one. Let's put that to true by default. And the other thing, what was it? I broke your controller stick because you had to hold it too much. The other one is ball unstuck when player attacks would be another one. So ball unstuck when player attacks. Let's just default that to true. Wants to hear of a broken peripheral. That's like a Dance Dance Revolution. People breaking arcade machines. Alright, so stealth broken when balls are attached. Yeah, okay, that works. Now we need to go to the gameplay utils. And stealth crouch is what we're looking for. And the next one is after ball unstuck when player attacks. Alright, so just do that. Let's compile that out. People actually breaking their legs? Jesus. That's a little... I don't know about that one. Let's see, I need 4 balls. Let's see, ball unstuck when player attacks, stealth broken, and balls attached. Alright, cool. Only works like it's straight. Yeah. Well, you need to get yourself one of those Super Nintendo controllers. Ah, fuck, I forgot to save the game enums. Well, I'll have to rebuild after this. And it's gonna blow away all my changes. But I'll copy them. Yeah, it's a real sad day when, you know, your stick handling due to the balls results in a broken stick. You gotta keep the stick well taken care of if you're gonna be dealing with balls like that. So we'll regenerate our code here once this thing is finished failing. Are you done failing to build yet? Because you should be. Keep watching Korean news. It's true. Karakan is just commenting on my highbrow humor, where I am willing to go there in terms of stupid dick jokes. I mean, we got a lot of them in the configs here, right? Like, we got the AI always hard, we got the AI never hard, we got the balls, we got balls being attached when you're stealth mode. Like, the game mode config is just like one dick joke after the next. So that's great. That's what we need, and that's how you know you've arrived. Bracken Saga is entirely about dick jokes. It really is. Like, the name even, like, playing the sag. It's just how it is. That's like a lot of people didn't get that the South Park movie is a dick joke. That the name, that is. Stuff like that. It's always, there's a lot of them out there that people don't realize, and it's just even funnier as a result of it. Branchwood. We'll just change the company name to Dick Joke Games. And that'll be the game company. Our entire marketing campaign is going to be about pissing people off, so they'll do marketing for us. Like, God, have you heard about these guys? All they do is just constant dick jokes. It's awful. It's like, oh, really? What's their website? What the people are you doing to bracken with? Sorry, Adam. Your life's work is a lie and a joke. That's just reality. Alright, so I now need to implement the stealth broken when balls attached and the ball unstuck when player attacks. So popping up will be fine, I think. It's going to be if you... I think popping up and sliding should be fine, but doing any of the other moves loses your balls. Just try it that way. Crying into your dildo? I don't know, man. That seems like you might have some more problems. Let's see, let's do the balls unstuck when player attacks. So what we're going to want to do is go to the gameplay, player, controller, and let's do sticky player attack. And we'll have the player proxy object. Let's see, this will be attacker. Actually, this is interesting because this actually isn't what I think it is. Because this isn't like if we connect, this is just if we act, we need to do this. So we actually need to call the server and tell it that none of the balls should follow. So clear followed balls on the person. So this will be attacker, player proxy, actor, and let's do GM ball unstuck when player attacks. And let's do is valid. so if those are both true, then we're gonna get all Brackensec balls and go over all of them and make sure they're all clean. So that's going to be the attacker, so we're going to cast to a Brackensec ball. It's going to be valid or not, and we want to check if the attacker is equal to the get followed actor. And if that's true, then we want to lose it. And we'll set the followed actor to nothing. Okay, so we'll save that, and we need to add an RPC on there. So we need to go to the events. We need to add a custom event here, which is going to be a network call. So server clear balls, and we'll have a player. This will be a player proxy actor. So let's just do that. So this will be lose all balls. And how we make this replicated is we do run on server and make it reliable. And that's how easy it is to do a server call. So we need to go through the player object, and we're going to want to go to some of these. We want it to lose like every frame. Alright, this will be interesting. I think we should just do it when you punch. The first frame you punch will send this message, but only if you actually have any balls on your person. Alright, that works. So, so we'll have a function here called on ball losing attack. Alright, so the other thing, we have to check if this is a bot. So if a bot hits this thing, we're going to have to get the local player proxy, or how the fuck are we going to do that? I mean, getting the player controller is just a player controller, right? So I think it'll work. Like, we don't have to do anything. Alright, this should be fine. This should be fine. Cast to player controller. Crap. Well, how are the bots actually doing any of this? If we go into our logic object, into like high hit, active. Get player controller on the actor. I mean, I guess it should work if the bots are actually punching things. I'm probably just thinking about things that don't matter. So we want to do this on the high hit ability. I actually need to do GM ball unstuck when player attacks, and we need a branch off of that, so this has got to be true. Alright, so high hit ability on ball losing attack. I don't like the order of this. I like this better, so if you hit something with that first frame, you'll actually pick it up as opposed to not. Yeah, we definitely have to have it, so you keep them if you hit it. Yeah, okay. So high hit ability, we need the low hit ability. Slide, we're gonna, I think we'll let you keep your balls with the slide. And it should just be the ground pound ability otherwise. So ground pounding is false, clear abilities, set, lock, set, and on ball losing attack. Okay. So if we punch, we should lose all our balls. Ball and second player attacks, stealth broken when ball's attached. Okay, yeah, let's also do the stealth stuff. Stealth settings. Stealth crouch. Is acting. Okay, so we have this like is breaking stealth. Alright, so what I want to do here is I want to have another one which is GM ball sticks to last player who hit. If this is true, then we need a check. So get all bracket sack balls. Alright, so yeah, we need to actually do another thing here. This will be GM stealth broken when ball's attached, and we'll need to and it together. Alright, so that's false. We'll do this. So we'll cast the ball, get our followed actor, see if that equals us. So Alright, let's just chuck this over here. Yeah, it's okay, so that should break stealth if we're carrying anything. So let's see. Let's see how this works. Okay, so if we do this, yeah, okay, so we lost the ball. But we can pop it up, do all that. And some of the balls came back because we actually hit them. So like you can hit your own balls away and they'll come back to you. But if you just swing, you'll get rid of them. You change that speed modifier default. This is at 0.9, so I can't run quite as fast, but I'm pretty close, and it's not crippling enough. Okay, so the other thing is stealth teams are on, but I can see him because he actually has a ball. Oh, I can't. I screwed up. Let's see. Kick switches team. Ball unsticks to last player who hit. Yeah, okay, that needs to be defaulted to true. Ball stolen on player hit, that should be true as well. Ball unstuck when player is hit is false. Yeah, I guess those should all be true. Okay, so ball unsticks. So we'll just see what happens. I'm going to want to actually like wake up at a time where the rest of the universe is awake tomorrow, because I need to go get a component cable. Let's boot this up. We should have stealth teams. We should be able to steal the balls. I just want to make sure that the concealment works. Where'd he go? He's gone. Alright, so I think all those options are now working. So the concealment and the attacks and everything, that works just fine. We can't do any of that opacity stuff. Not undo lighting, so we're fucked for that. Alright, so that works. I think that's all on my list for this. Let me just go down the list. Sudden death, no, we don't care about that. Today is Thursday, so this column. Alright, so team indicators would be the next thing. Alright, so we got the ball stick stuff's all done. So team indicators, I guess, would be something we could work on. Yeah, what we'd want basically is if you still want some sort of indication of if you're stealthed, you know, like we could make like